Vice President Professor Emil Shibajo has re-emphasized the need for complementary policies for industrial transformation, especially in the context of the free trade agreement. The Vice President made the call at the Manufacturers Association of Nigeria roundtable discussion on industrialization in Africa, and it was themed Positioning African Industries for Economic Transformation and Continental Free Trade to commemorate the 50 years of man establishment. The Vice President explained there is strong need to guard against the security challenges on the continent as a free movement of people across the continent needed to be checked. He said business people and tourists from outside the continent to travel within Africa, and this would need especially a focus on security and related concerns. This can now be addressed, he said, with technical and technology, including improvements in travel documentation and maintenance of digital database. On his part, Alhaji Aliko Dangote said the African manufacturers need to be globally competitive and they must either achieve high quality of products or at a cheaper cost, or ideally both. He said it will be better to start by being locally competitive, which was the approach adopted by the Asian Tigers. Also speaking at the event, the Minister of Trade, Industry and Investment, Otumba Niyi Adebayo, said the federal government has opened discussion with the petroleum industry on how to make gas available in large quantity for utilization of the players in the manufacturing industry. The Director General of MAN, Segun Ajayi Kadri, also said the AFCFTA will open opportunities for wider utilization of the resource endowment of a continent, efficient production system and competitiveness enhancement. Ajayi Kadri envisaged that the continental trade regime will create a common consumer base and market worth over 1.2 billion naira and US dollars, about 3 trillion US dollar market, respectively, when it is fully announced.
Before I conclude, let me emphasize that some complementary policies are required for industrial transformation, especially in the context of the free trade agreements. Free movement, including the right of establishment, will create the necessary framework for businesses to widen their operations across the sub-region and thereby deepen regional value chains. So I call on AU member states to ratify and implement the Protocol on Free Movement of Persons, Right of Residence, and Right of Establishment.
I believe all stakeholders need to work together to come up with specific measures and initiatives to improve the cost competitiveness of players in the sector. As you all may be aware, cost competitiveness is a major challenge of the manufacturing sector, and my ministry is working hard to improve the situation in various ways. For example, we are collaborating with the Ministry of Petroleum Resources to lower the cost of gas, which is critical to the production of energy for the sector. This is one factor that can significantly impact the competitiveness of items manufactured in Nigeria.
Undoubtedly, industrialization is critical to the structural transformation of the continental economy, and the African Continental Free Trade Area Agreement is expected to provide the vehicle for fast-tracking industrial development. With AFCFTA, there will be opportunities for wider utilization of the resource endowments of the continent, efficient production system, and competitive enhancement. It is envisaged that the continental trade regime will create a common consumer base and market worth over 1.2 billion and US dollars 3 trillion market, respectively. It will also escalate business-to-business spendings in manufacturing, projected to reach 663 billion US dollars by 2030.
What I think we need to do is to concentrate first in meeting our own domestic demand by producing high quality at a lowest price. If you do that, then you'll be able to export to other countries and also get their market. Because that is exactly what the Asian Tigers did. They concentrated on their domestic market. They kept on improving on the quality and also the cost of whatever that they were, producing. Of course, initially we might need government support to make sure that, yes, we stabilize to be able to compete anywhere